Search Google Maps for Woodbrook and you'd see 3 green spaces. That's right, just 3. Today it's known as the famous Square Mile, filled with bars, restaurants and street food. But just 110 years ago, Woodbrook was mostly a 367-acre sugar estate. Woodbrook is a small residential community located west of the city of Port of Spain in Trinidad and Tobago. These twin islands are 2 of the most biodiverse islands in the Caribbean. But there's one major problem with communities like Woodbrook: urban biodiversity. Woodbrook is densely populated, and while this town is just 110 years old, officials have factored very little green space into the regulations for residential and commercial buildings. In 2021, as part of the revitalization of the city of Port of Spain and environs, officials released a set of guidelines outlining the proposed hierarchy of settlements relating to building heights and other development standards. In key consideration number 4, officials say they wish to promote environmental sustainability and the preservation of amenities and open space. And yet the word tree is mentioned 0 times. If you drive from San Juan into Santa Cruz, you'd notice a cool phenomenon on your car's thermometer. The temperature drops between 2 to 4 degrees Celsius. Why is this? Trees. The neglect by officials to incorporate trees into urban planning means the population does not benefit from a biodiverse urban environment. As recently as January 2023, the last few remaining trees on Arapita Avenue were removed in favor of solid concrete sidewalks. But what does avenue mean? Road lined with trees. Without the trees, Woodbrook residents don't benefit from the ability to remove particulate matter from the air and the calming mental health effects that trees can have on humans. Recent studies also show that in sufficient quantities, trees have the ability to cool urban temperature by at least 1 degree Celsius. But it's not all on officials. While planning guidelines are important, citizens can also do their part to increase the urban biodiversity of their community by apportioning a greater percentage of their lot sizes to green spaces. Meet George Morris, who tells us the value of his garden.
My garden is important to me for shade, for temperature, for the fact that Woodbrook has had fabulous breezes because of the way the town is situated, and it encourages and it cleans, and furthermore it is part. We have to guard the environment.
And here's what he believes about the rapid urbanization of Woodbrook.
We have lost a lot of time, and we have lost a lot of space. And what remains has to be carefully used and utilized.
Apart from a committed urban plan by officials, here's what George believes will improve the urban biodiversity of Woodbrook.
I think it is a general education. We as custodians of the community have not bothered to teach our children.
Education of our children and intentional urban planning guidelines by officials will see the future urban biodiversity of Woodbrook improve.